Episode 1, The Fermi Paradox. Look up at the night sky. If you get far enough away from the city lights, you'll see thousands of stars. But that is just a fraction of a dust speck. There are hundreds of billions of stars in our Milky Way galaxy alone, and orbiting those stars, likely billions of habitable Earth-like planets. The math is screaming at us. We should be swimming in alien civilizations. We should be tuning into the cosmic superhighways, laser communications, and interstellar empires. But instead, we hear this. Nothing. The great silence. Welcome to the Cosmic Chatterbox. I am your host, Alien Alex, and today we are tackling the biggest, most terrifying, and most fascinating question in the universe. Where is everybody? This is the Fermi Paradox. To understand why the universe is so quiet, I want you to think about grand strategy video games. If you've ever poured hundreds of hours into games like Stellaris, Master of Orion, or Endless Space 2, you know that they aren't just games. They are deep, complex simulations of galactic civilizations. And in these simulations, surviving long enough to build a starship is incredibly hard. This brings us to our first theory, the Great Filter and the threat of an E.L.E, or an extinction level event. In Stellaris, you can build observation posts above primitive pre-FTL planets, and sometimes, while you're watching them, they fail the ultimate test, and they discover atomic weapons and immediately trigger a M.A.D situation, mutually assured destruction, nuking themselves into a radioactive tomb world. This is the artificial filter. A civilization is born, discovers industry, and then wipes itself out through nuclear war, rogue AI, or climate collapse. But the filter isn't always self-inflicted. Sometimes the cosmos just rolls the dice against you. A pre-FTL civilization is entirely at the mercy of natural extinction events. We are talking massive asteroid impacts, rogue comets, supervolcanoes, or even a sterilization event from a nearby gamma-ray burst. But if you even want to add, we could get into getting hit by a catastrophic solar storm. Imagine a massive coronal mass ejection that completely fries a young civilization's fragile electronics infrastructure. It would plunge them into the dark ages. Right as they are trying to reach the stars. If you're a single planet species, all your eggs are in that one proverbial basket. Very fragile, very vulnerable. But what if a civilization does survive long past its golden age, dodging the asteroids, the solar flares, the nukes, and the Great Filter altogether? This brings us to the Fallen Empire hypothesis. If you play Stellaris, you know exactly the terror I'm talking about. Imagine a civilization millions of years older than us. They've already conquered stars, built their megastructures, and now they're just tired. They come completely stagnant. They retreated to a small corner of the galaxy and just completely quietly observe the younger races. They don't integrate, they don't share their technology, they remain completely silent. That is, until a younger species like humanity develops advanced technology and starts making noise. Once we cross a certain technological threshold, these fallen empires finally wake up to judge us, either as a cooperative ally worthy of guidance, or a belligerent threat that needs to be swatted back into a Stone Age. We might not hear them right now simply because we aren't technologically relevant to them. Or, taking it one step further, what if they didn't even survive their own stagnation? This leads us to the Precursor graveyard scenario. In Endless Space 2, the galaxy is haunted by the ruins of a godlike race, simply called the Endless. In Master of Orion, it's the legendary Orions. What if, millions of years ago, a massive, ancient civilization conquered the Milky Way and then collapsed under their own weight? We might just be waking up in a galactic graveyard, surrounded by the invisible ruins of the elder races. Then, there is the transcension hypothesis. We assume that advanced aliens want to build massive spaceships and conquer the physical stars. But what if they realize that space is too cold, too vast, and too hostile? Instead of expanding outward, they expand inward. They build incredibly powerful supercomputers and upload their consciousness and live like digital gods in the perfect virtual realities. We don't see their spaceships because they are all living inside a server the size of a planet, quietly drifting in the dark, so there is no need for spaceships at this point. And finally, there is the dark forest theory. If you played these game simulations, you know the most dangerous thing you can do is alert a hostile, fanatical purifier empire to your location. Hollywood has actually been warning us about this for decades. Think about the classic sci-fi movies like Independence Day or even War of the Worlds and others. The moment a hyper-advanced species finds us, they don't want to be friends. They want to strip mine our planet, consume our resources, and exterminate us. Or, like at a movie, like Moonfall, where a hostile, ancient AI swarm is programmed to hunt down and annihilate any expanding biological life it finds. This is the core of the dark forest theory. The universe is a dark forest, and every civilization is an armed hunter stalking through the trees. It is essentially a cosmic game of a quiet place. If you make a sound, say, by broadcasting TV and radio waves out into the cosmos like Earth has been doing for a century, a more advanced predator will see you as a future threat and eliminate you without warning. The universe is quiet because the survivors know to keep their mouths shut. Whether the universe is a dark forest, a graveyard of the endless, or if Earth is a miraculous, lonely oasis, the implications are profound. If we are truly alone, it makes the preservation of this beautiful blue rock we call home the most important mission in the cosmos. We cannot let a stray comet, a solar flare, or a nuclear war turn Earth into a tomb world. I want to hear from you, space cadets. Which simulation do you think we are living in? Are we facing a natural great filter? Are we being watched by a fallen empire? Or are we hiding in the dark forest? Drop your thoughts in the reviews, send us a message, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, keep your eyes on the stars and your radios tuned